I have decided to honour NEC, the Mind, Body and Spirit Festival at the Birmingham NEC on the 15th to the 17th of November. There's still a few places left on Sunday. Sunday is you're going to be in 5 to 8 hertz angel frequency music. I will be showing you how to activate your third eye portal and connect it to the celestial realms. It's very like, it's a portal hack. Hello darlings, I thought I'd give you another little update. It's been nearly 6 weeks since Darren passed. It's the 8th of October today. Thank you still for all your support. Welcome new members. If you'd like to like these videos and subscribe, it really helps the channel to grow. I have to say that apparently. It does though, to be fair. It's all about algorithms, apparently. For the new members, welcome. You are finding yourself in the middle of me grieving, so you just have to bear with me until I can get back to normal duties. I'm going to give you some news. I've said it already, but they're at the end of the video. I'll say it now. I have decided to honour NEC, the Mind, Body and Spirit Festival at the Birmingham NEC on the 15th to the 17th of November. Unfortunately, the daughter, a couple of days after Darren died, demanded the refund back for the stand, so I won't be doing readings and book signings. However, I will be still doing the workshops. The Friday workshop sold out. Unfortunately, that sold out within a couple of days. And there's still a few places left on Sunday. Sunday is you're going to be in 5 to 8 hertz angel frequency music. I think this is slipping, isn't it? It's slipping away. And I will be showing you how to activate your third eye portal and connect it to the celestial realms. It's very like, it's a portal hack. So come along, give us a hug. Come along and say hello. That's on the Sunday the 17th. It'll be lovely to see you there. I'm knackered. But I'm like, God, you know, trying to think of arranging it, but it was something me and Darren were going to do together, so I'm honouring it, and then I'll be surrounded by a really good bunch of mates, and we'll just make it as fun as we can, and it'll be wonderful to see some of you face to face. I can't wait. With me, this is a good idea. If you like a grieving or you like feeling really pants, I got this. It's like a, do you know those hoodies? And it's like the most softest thing ever, and it's like my extra comfort after like the t-shirts and the baby's coats. And chuck my little kyanite under there. Oh, it's so good. I really recommend that. Another thing I'm trying that's popped up, my sister told me about these. They taste like bum. They taste like butt. However, most things that taste like pants are good for you, aren't they? So I'm going to see how these work out, because I'm feeling very under the weather. I've got flu symptoms, which most probably is the ME part of me crashing now because of all the stress and the upset. So I'm keeping myself really well hydrated. I've got essential oils on for, you know, like eucalyptus, chamomile, lavender, lemon, peppermint, for like the headaches and the aches and pains. Is that slipping down or is it me? Goodness sake. I haven't got any of my stands here, sorry. Didn't think of taking them when I fled the house. I didn't flee it really. So this is it. Look, this is from the Turmeric company. Right, now, Darren and I, we always used to put turmeric in all our food because it's an anti-inflammatory. It's such a good thing for pain and joint pain. And it's got vitamin C, a really strong dose of vitamin C, and D3, which is what we need. And you have to shake it up and get the turmeric out from the bottom of it. And I thought it was going to be a little bottle, but it's quite a big bottle. So you think you can neck it, but you can't. You've got to do at least 3 sips. It's not pleasant, but I'm going to give you a little update on that. There's all different types of ones you can get. The Turmeric company. So we'll see what happens with that. If I feel a difference, I'll let you know. And there's obviously, they're doing it all. I am slipping down, aren't I? I'm so sorry. God's sake. So I that it's not normal setup nowadays, isn't it? That you basically get subscription discount and that kind of thing. So I'll let you know. I'll go with that. I had a lovely, beautiful dream last night. My dad come and got me, and it was almost like we were flying like a hawk, which is his sign, his animal totem. And he took me over these beautiful places and mountains and rivers and things like that. And he just kept saying to me, look, the world is your oyster. You can do what you want now. Just take it easy, look after yourself and make the decisions as they come. And I think that's possibly why, perhaps I've pushed myself a bit by trying to make decisions, which I really shouldn't be doing. And I think that's why I might have knackered myself out. So I had my first osteopath session. He's lovely, Ben, really nice guy. So I've had that. I've been playing gong baths and solfeggio's frequencies, and I've found this lovely Tibetan monk who does sound bowl healing. So I've been putting that on most of the day, just chilling out to that. So try those things if you like trying to find things to do that are positive for you, that don't take too much effort. That's how I've done it. And then just find something on a box set, I suppose, just to distract you. I'm watching Joan at the moment. Don't know what I feel about that. It's like, a woman who's with a gangster who ends up on her own and then becomes a jewel thief. It's like, sometimes I feel a bit sorry for her, other times I'm like, well, get a normal job, love. But it's a nice distraction, just getting involved in box sets, but not too much, I'm making sure that getting out in the garden. I just spent 10 minutes sitting out there, grounding myself, feet on the grass. So I'm doing very little things that don't take too much energy but are good for me, and I'm being kind to myself, and that's what you need to do. I still have no clue where I'm going to live, no clue at all, and it's exciting and frightening at the same time. But I'm just going to go with the flow and let the universe provide when it's all ready to go. Isn't it? Still getting all my feathers every day. Well done, Darren. I'm glad you're all very busy up there throwing feathers down, but you need to do more now. It's like, God, I'm even being nagged up here. Bless his beautiful heart. I still... Excuse me. I still feel really sorry for him sometimes when I feel how his memory and his life has been so desecrated, but hey-ho, that's human 3D shit for you, innit? So you just got to let it go. Who cares? You know what I mean? Just let it go and find the positives. That's what I've been doing. Yeah, so I've just been taking it really easy. You've got to, haven't you? You've got to take it really easy. And feel comfortable in your own space, but also feel comfortable in being in other people's space, and making sure that you ascertain the two. Do you know what I mean? Make sure that you work out where you want to be and what you want to do. And it's the same as I said before. You've got to own your space, whether you want to be on your own for a little while or not, but look into your inner child and see if the balance is right. Make sure the balance is right of you getting yourself involved around people that love you and taking your own space and time out. I was doing all right, actually, because I was like taking myself off and wandering around the shops and, going down by the beach. But then I've developed this intense headache and earache and sore throat. I think my body's like, don't try and push yourself too much. I know you're strong, but, you know, just take it a bit easy. Your body needs to still catch up. The heart palpitations have definitely improved, thank God, because that was horrific. That's because I'm concentrating on the headache now. Oh, joy. But yeah, I am a lot more manageable. I'm only taking 1 buspirone at the moment. I've got the doctor's tomorrow and I'm just going to see what she says. I'd rather not take any. So I've got my Star of Bethlehem that I showed you before. I'll take that if I need to, but at the moment I'm really doing all right. I just breathe it through. There's some great breathing exercises on here as well. The most simplest one is literally, if you're feeling anxiety for any reason, whatever you know, situation you find yourself in, even if you're absolutely fine, it's still really good, is you breathe in for 4, hold for 4, and then breathe out for 6. Right, so try and do this 3 times a day. So what I do is I've set up a mindfulness bell that goes off 3 times a day just for me to sit in my reality and picture where I want to be. I don't know where I want to be, so I just picture a really beautiful home surrounded by nature, and me with perhaps a couple of rescue babies, and being strong and fit enough to be able to start doing a lot more, like, you know, physical attended things. Perhaps even a dem at my local spiritualist church, who knows? But that's what I do 3 times a day. And I also said it sounds a bit, oh my God, you know, you don't have to do all this. These are just all tips that I'm doing to get myself back to a stage of functioning. And then I set the mindfulness to do the breathing exercises, and I do it 10 times, 3 times a day. That's not a lot, is it? It's not a chore. It feels like a chore, but, you know, some days I think, oh, I can't be arsed, I don't. You know, you don't have to force yourself to do anything. You know, last night when my dad he just took me out. It's like a freedom. It was like Astral Projection. And the angel realms were there. And they're just saying, just remember, we're always there. Even if you can't feel us or see us, we are always there with you, Nicola. And I'm like, oh my God, it was so lovely. Oh, it was so nice. So, you know, no matter what stage you're at in respect of your enlightenment, they have got your back. They're always there. It's like this silent strength with you, around you, within you. They never leave you alone. And you do feel lonely, do feel alone. But that's okay, because that's natural. You know, when you've had a structure that you've invested in and that you feel is going to be for the rest of your life, and then it's taken from you, you do feel lost, scared, terrified. What you're going to do? What's your next move? It's just natural. So I'm just letting it go now. I was panicking, but I don't give a shit. Have you heard that always taps when I'm talking? Did you hear that? Thank you, darlings. It's like someone's tapping on the screen over there. Perhaps they're just saying, yes, we are with you. And they keep turning the video off, don't they? Perhaps telling me to stop giving so much. But I'm not giving, this is sharing, because it's giving me a chance to share with you, knowing I'm supported. And as I say, the amount of emails and messages I get from people saying how much it's helped. Do you know what I mean? And it's just beautiful, isn't it? You're all so beautiful. I love you all dearly. I can't wait for you to come up and go, oh, I'm so-and-so at the workshops at Birmingham. It's just going to be incredible. I'm quite looking forward to that as well. But I need to avoid the stalls. Otherwise, the crystals will be calling my name. So, anyway, what was I going to say? And that's terrible memory. Oh my God. I think it's because it is, I know I've said this before on here, I'm fibbing really. I don't know if I have or not. I can't remember. I'm joking. But the memory thing and the way that shock and Archangel Azrael carries you through the first, weeks, months of grief, it's incredible, because half the time someone says, I said that to you the other day. I said, did you? You're just going through the motions. Do you know what I mean? It's incredible. How the body and soul just continue pushing you along or keeping you going while you're trying to get over a massive shock. But the soul knows. The soul knows. Consciously, I know, again, I briefly touched on this before, but consciously, when we got back from Spain, I was obsessed with getting the house done, repaired, decorated, ripping out rooms, putting in all sorts of new furniture, painting the house, landscaping the back. And he's like, what is going on? I said, I don't know. I keep feeling we're going to move. He goes, well, no. I know I've said this before, but it's just such a massive thing that you need to listen to your intuition. I just feel that it was, my soul knew it was coming. Perhaps it's because I'm a bit more enlightened. I don't know. I obviously had no idea it'd be that. And then I bought like 30 plant pots, and he said, what have you bought all them for? So I said, to put cuttings in. And he said, why? I said, I don't know, just so that if I go anywhere different, then, I can take some of the plants with me, like my mum's plants and Mia's plant and Teddy's plant. And he's like, we're not going anywhere, Nick. He goes, yeah, we might move abroad, but, that's not yet. He said, perhaps a year or two. And I'm like, it's really weird. And then I had this deep sense of doom about the holiday. But I put that down to the fact that because we were so poorly on Cape Verde, I kept thinking, oh my God, please don't get ill, blah, 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 blah. And I think it was because I was quite tired and I was poorly beforehand, and the ME was kicking in. I was like, I can't be arsed, I don't want to do this. And then even the conversations, even the last night of his life, saying, you've got to sort your affairs out. I don't care what you do, but just, Darren, trust me when I tell you I'm going to be thrown to the wolves. You need to sort your stuff out. You need to. And again, I know I've said this to you already, but I can't drive home enough. I cannot tell you enough to get your affairs in order and get your wishes down on paper. Because if you had my situation, I didn't give a shit about his wishes. Absolutely didn't give a shit. So you need to get your affairs in order, guys. Please do it. And Virgo and me, I already had done mine, so it's all good. But you've got to get your affairs in order. And it's like, I went in Marx's to get some underwear because it's like all my underwear's hanging off. And I needed to get like smaller sizes. One of the tiny little, what's the word? Oh, I can't remember the word. It's a bonus anyway. Hopefully I'll enjoy that in months to come. Don't really care now, but do you know what I mean? So I was talking there, and I just had a mind block, and I just went into a bit of a panic. She goes, "You all right? You're all right." So I'm so sorry. I'm in grief. I think perhaps it was a bit too early for me to come into a shop. I should have done this online. She goes, "What's happened? What's happened?" And I just lost it a bit. She goes, "Oh my good God!" So I told her like brief bits of it, and then I said to her, "All I'm saying is just Dawn, her name was, lovely lady," and I said, just get your stuff in order. She goes, oh yeah, well, we've done our wills. And so it turns out that her husband's still married to his ex. They never bothered to get a divorce. Like, they've been together for like 15 years. I said, oh my God, get that sorted. She goes, what do you mean? I said, because that means she's got a claim to anything. Unless you get divorced and do the absolute. So they've got no further claim on anything. I said, she could dig her claws in. Oh, she wouldn't do that. I said, trust me, when it comes to money, the 3D people will do anything. They don't give a flying fuck. So she's like, oh, I'll get her sorted. I said, please do. I said, because you just don't need it. So she goes, oh, thanks for that. You know, people don't realise you need to know your rights and where you stand. Do you know what I mean? So, please get yourself sorted on a practical 3D material level, you know, because it's like people that smoke, do you know what I mean? Oh, nothing, or drink, or nothing will ever happen to me. It's like this denial in the addiction. And it's a denial that nothing's going to happen to you or your family, but it does. That's part of our life incarnation and experience. So just please get yourself sorted. And write funeral wishes as well, because on the wills you write down who goes, you know, who goes to what and all the rest of it, but you then attach a wishes thing to it, what you want at your funeral, whether you want to be cremated, buried, blah 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 blah. It's really morbid. Darren used to say to me, for God's sake, you're being so morbid. I'm not. I'm telling you that you need to put down what you want, because nobody will, I kept saying, nobody will respect what you want, Darren. They will be over your property like a bitch. Sort your shit out. And he promised he was going to go to Rowcroft the day we got back. Bit late. Do you know what I mean? So just please do it. You know, and obviously, you know, when you get first contact with someone over there, they've still got part of their human experience going on until they kind of had their life review and done what they needed to do. And he's like, my God, I'm so sorry. He goes, I'm just so disgusted. And that was that reading I had with Belinda. And it's like, you know, at the end of the day, I'll get through it. But for a shining, beautiful light to not have, you know, what he wanted is just tragedy, really. Bless him. But hey ho, that's what happens, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's just stuff and it's a vessel, so don't matter, does it? But if it matters to you what happens, and you've got ex-toxic family and people that really don't give a shit about their family member, you need to get your shit sorted. Sorry about my language, I've been effing a lot, and but sometimes it's anger, sometimes it's pain, sometimes it's, you know, and it's like someone said, one of the comments is that, you know, I'm glad you're showing us the reality of it. And of course, there's these stupid people on TikTok. They're like, TikTok, there's some really stupid people on there, aren't there? And they're like, well, if, you know, why are you grieving? Why didn't you just say see you later? Because you know he's in an afterlife. I'm like, you on crack? Of course you're going to grieve. You're still a human on a human experience. Just because you're a medium, you don't go, oh, I know the afterlife is real. I'll see you later, darling, and then get on with your life. That's why I'm showing the reality of it, because, you know, 1 minute I'm angry, 1 minute I'm crying, 1 minute I'm weak, 1 minute I don't want to know, another minute I don't want to be here. It's just up and down, and so many people are getting comfort from it. It's like a guide to getting through your grief, isn't it? Well, if you know you're going to see him, why are you upset? Fuck me. Unbelievable. There are so many toxic people on that. I only stay there for the nice people, but God, there is a sure amount of shit on there, isn't there? That's why I love our tribe here, because it's so respectful. And people that aren't, they go. It's that simple. They're just blocked. Simple as that. It's very rare. Very rare. Which is good, isn't it? We need to be in a safe environment to say and express what we want. And I feel safe and I feel loved, and I thank you for that. So that's what I'm doing at the moment to get through each day. I don't know if there's anything else I can help you with today. If I feel up for it, I might do us a little reading for people in grief or loss next time with the cards. I've got some new cards, I really like them. Like the holographic-y ones. Yeah, I'm going to stop now because I'm feeling the pain. Just hang on in there. Let it flow naturally. Create where you want to be. on a mindfulness thing. And just be kind to yourself. So my darlings, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'm going to have a little nap listening to Tibetan healing bowls. There are worse things that could be happening. So I'm going to do that. Listening to all the lovely birds and the waterfall. So, take care my darlings. I'll speak to you again very soon. Lots of love.